Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had defended Slezg Castle against the likes of King Yaroglek and various other vassals. We had also gone on a sieging spree of the Vajir territories, and we are now about to take on yet another one of their vassals that was attempting to raid one of our villages. Now, this guy was actually faster than me, but thankfully enough, he turned around, made a big mistake, and I was able to catch up to him. So, we will now be taking him out as quickly and efficiently as we can, because I have a lot I want to do in this particular episode. I want to make sure that we can take Yerbe Castle. I want to make Kevtil a cleric, and maybe, just maybe, we can make Marnid a mage as well, which would be very, very nice indeed to see that. Aiden would finally have a companion of his own, and they can talk about magic all day long, no doubt. So, let us try to get all of our units into a good enough position. Oh my. That looks like quite a lot of archers, but they do only have 44 units, so I don't think we should really worry about it too much. Do you think so? I don't think so. Well, whatever the case, I do believe we are ready. Somewhat ready, at least. Now, what is going on over there? Oh, okay, that is our cavalry. So let's move our cavalry all the way over there. And we will go for a somewhat, well, tactical maneuver. We do only have 25 cavalry and 94 infantry, so it would be making quite a great deal of sense just to charge in our infantry right here. We'll charge in our cavalry as well, but I don't know whether that's a good idea because they're probably going to get absolutely torn apart by these units here. But nevertheless, I think we'll be okay. We do have a pretty considerable amount of damage under our belts here, and we are able to utilize it to its fullest, whoa, fullest potential. No, it appears not. Oh my goodness, this guy is very heavily armored. And I'm using a pretty subpar horse at the moment, as you can no doubt tell. Ooh, lovely damage right there. Okay, we were able to take him out. That is wonderful. Unfortunately, my heal spell is not going to help us heal our horse, so he will just have to rest in the stables after we are done. And I do believe that is it. 3 more enemies remain. They did only have 44 units to begin with, so if we did lose anyone, then that would have been a great shame indeed. But thankfully enough, that will not happen this time around, and we are perfectly fine. So, there we are. We actually gain a pretty considerable amount of renown as well as morale. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. And I'll take one of their helmets as well, why not? So yes, as you can see, he was attempting to raid Silverwitch, I do believe, and he was running all the way down here. We managed to catch up with him around here because I was coming up from Kudan. So, thankfully enough, I was able to intercept him. So, let's take a look at what we are actually gaining now with our weekly wages. 4,176. Not bad. Not bad. And before we head on anywhere else, I would like to level up Lezelit, of course. And after that, we're probably going to be leveling up Kevtil into a cleric. I do believe getting more clerics is a good idea. So, I want you to become a cleric. And it only requires 15,000 dinars. That's actually pretty cheap for what we have at the moment. So there we go. There we are. Very nice indeed. And these are his skills, if anyone has forgotten. He has 6 in faith and 15 in charisma. Why does he have 6 in faith? Maybe just because he became a cleric right now, so that might make a difference, wouldn't it? And he's using a pretty bad mace. Oh my goodness, I actually thought he was using a good one. We'll have to get him another one of these, I do believe. That will make a great deal of difference. We need to get him some better gear overall. What is he wearing? This is terrible. Okay, let's give him that helmet. At least that's a little bit better. Wow. Okay, yes, sorry Kevtil, I had no idea that you had such bad gear. Okay, well, we'll have to try to get him some better stuff, no doubt. So, without further ado, let's try to hunt down some powerful vassals, shall we? Tismer. Where is Tismer? Oh my goodness. Everything being oh, it's right next to Kudan, are you serious? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, whatever the case, we will be taking Yerbe Castle from them. I do believe we will be taking it from them. And Well, let's just see first, shall we? Let's just see how many they have in the garrison here. If they have a few too many, then I think we're going to have... Oh! This is wonderful for us. Okay, very good for us. Bad for the Nords. The Nords are having a very bad time of things. Goodness me, I would not expect that to happen, actually. But, yes, we are going to be... doing this. Okay. We'll take this in our stride. We will not make too much of a big deal out of it, but seriously. Siege towers? Ah, okay, well, let's do it. Siege tower or no siege tower, this castle will be ours. Unfortunately, this is the reason why I was a little bit worried. We do have a rather large army, and as a result, we are going to be losing a lot of units along the way, thanks to our low morale. I really wanted to... fight someone. Ooh, fight someone. And he turns up out of the mist. As you see, we're losing even more good units. But now we are ready, so that is good. Now, do bear in mind that if we head in here, we will not be able to retreat. Because I don't want to build a siege tower again, that's for sure. So, let's see what we can do. Come on, Kevtil, you can do a good job. I know you. Yes, let's do it. Okay, so let's just hope that the very few amounts of archers we have can actually retaliate a little bit versus the might of these Vaegier mages. They actually have some mages here, must be some mercenaries, and I'm going to attempt to heal everyone as well. Now we are going to be moving the siege tower very slowly, however. Not incredibly pleased about that. That is for sure. Okay, well, what can I say other than... well, I'm going to cut away until the siege tower arrives, because there's nothing I can do. I have no ranged weapons whatsoever. Okay, so the siege tower has just lowered, and as you can tell, all of our inquisitors and knights are very antsy to get inside. So let us bless them all as best we can, and we will soon see a bloodbath take place. Or at least I hope so. No. Come on. Yes. No, 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 no. Don't fall off the edge. Okay, wait a minute. I have to terror them. Yes. Take that. Oh, no. Careful, careful. Okay, let's heal. That would be a good idea, I think. Okay. Now we're in. This is good. This is very good. Okay, we're doing some good damage. Unfortunately, we are taking some good damage as well. Okay, now let's try not to get seen here. Yes. Yes, okay, good, good. Now, I would like to mention, one of you did say that I should turn off the damage. As far as I'm aware, I should turn off the damage, or I should turn off the experience, or something like that, but I don't know whether you see, but I don't really do that much damage. Like, I'm doing some damage right now, but it doesn't break it up that much, does it? Not entirely sure. Maybe I should do it. I did do it at one point, but then I missed the damage numbers, because I'd like to know how much damage I'm actually doing, and as a result, obviously, that would make it easier for us to be able to analyze which unit is going to be incredibly difficult to kill and which unit is not. But I suppose we could tell that easily just by looking at their armor. Now, I was also thinking of turning off the icons above our unit's heads, because that would make things much cleaner, and it would basically clean up a lot of the screen space. So we could see more of our enemies, I suppose. But then again, of course, you wouldn't be able to see which kind of unit I am selecting. So, for example, I'm selecting cavalry at the moment. And, you know, we wouldn't be able to know that, obviously, but... I don't even know whether that is even worth it. I'm actually going to cast Flame Strike here. No enemy in range! Ah, I really wanted that. Okay, I'll cast Terror, but I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever. I was really hoping that my Flame Strike would be able to reach, because we were having a great deal of difficulty at this particular bottleneck. They kept us in quite tightly packed here. So, well, no problem at all now. We are starting to leak through, which is excellent. And hopefully I will be able to... There we are. Thank you very much. I will be able to move once more. Excellent. Okay, so I do believe 4 enemies remain, and where are they? Are they stuck in the door here? Maybe. Quite a few of them are, by the looks of things, and there we go! The honor of the final kill has gone to Vederan the Cursed, or shall we say Vederan the Blessed, because one of you did send me a, well, shall we say, private message, and you stated, wouldn't it be a good idea to change Vederan's name from the Blessed to either the Cursed, the Damned, or indeed the Corrupt? And I think that might be quite a good idea, because we have actually revolted against the Blazing Hand, but I kind of thought that his backstory would be that the Blazing Hand was not holding up to his ideals, and as a result, he became more corrupted. That kind of proves your point, does it not? Yes, it does. So, by all means, other people that like to comment, by all means, let me know what you would like Vederan's name to be, either the Corrupt, the Damned, or the Cursed. I think that would probably be some pretty nice choices right there, and just let me know, and I'll decide in the next episode which one will be Vederan's new name. So, I have actually been starting to release many of these vassals here, because I do want to get the honor rating up. And now, I do believe we will be taking a lot of elven units. We will be taking every single priestly unit that we can, even these Swadian pastors and clerics and so forth, and if we have any space remaining, then of course I will be taking some hell spawns and some hell guards, along with some bandit mages and so forth. But yes, I think we could probably take all of these. Can we take... Yes, I do believe we can. That is pretty nice. Oh yes, look at that. Doesn't that work out so strangely, because we lost a lot of units thanks to our morale difficulties at the start, and now it just so happens that every single prisoner was able to fill our party exactly. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Okay, that is amazing to me at least. So, yes, let us take every single prisoner we can, or at least the ones that I would like, and now we will head on. So, this will be deferred once again. I will be sorting this out at a later point, and yes, we do want to place a couple of units in the garrison here, just to make sure that it is not easy to take, or should we say too easy. There we are. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. I would like to keep these on me, though, so let's just put the bandit mages, the hellspawns, and I think we can keep the elves as well. I think we're probably going to put the elves in Kudan or Blazing Hand Temple. I did transfer some units from Yoruma Castle over to Blazing Hand Temple to hopefully shore up its defenses a little bit, just to make sure everything was going okay there, in terms of defense, of course. And now Kevtil has advanced in level once again, so I think we might be wanting to do some more charisma for him. He might be able to get to 7 in faith at some point in the future. I think we'll give him some more in Iron Flesh just to make sure he stays alive. And that will be that. Now we can talk to Ymira, of course, and I do believe... What was she speccing into? I do believe she could probably spec into agility and some more iron flesh here. Just want to make sure that she can survive a lot longer. And I think that is good. Now, I do know that most of you think, well, some of you think, I'm not entirely sure whether it's a majority or a minority or whatever, but some of you think that iron flesh is a complete waste of points. Now, that would be true if you had your shield still intact. So, for example, if your shield was destroyed, then you're relying on Iron Flesh so much. But if you're relying on shield, then I suppose shield would actually be a better idea. But I really like to get most of our companions to around 60 HP, because that prevents them from being one-shot by basically anything apart from a couched lance, as far as I am aware. And I think that would be good. So, yes, I do believe that will be fine, and we'll just continue on from there. I probably will be leveling up shield on Ymira in the next couple of levels, because as you saw, we were leveling up agility as a result as well. So, she has 8 now, I do believe, and what is that? Oh, that's Lord Tansugai! Oh my goodness. This guy, can I just say, this guy deserves another fief. So I think I might actually be giving him... Well, I'll give him a castle, I do believe. I'll give him a castle and maybe a town as well, because he is doing such an amazing job that I do believe he deserves it. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Now, I do want to head on to Radagir Castle, hopefully be able to take that as well. Of course, do I need to rejuvenate our units? Not much. Not much at all, so I don't really need to worry about that, I suppose. Now, unfortunately, I am unsure whether this is going to be a siege tower or a ladder castle. So let's just hope that it is a ladder one. Are you... Oh, no! Are you serious? No, abandon that. How dare you? Okay, let's go to Dramug Castle instead then. And Curor has now been besieged. Okay, well, we're going to go and defend that instead. Oh! We have a defection. As you can see here, Lord Voldrat has renounced his allegiance to the Kingdom of Vaegirs and joined the Sanctus Bellicus. Joined the Holy War. Oh yes, that sounds like a good idea for him to do that. And now we have a huge amount of vassals at Curor. Okay, so we have... Oh, wow. Boyar Vlan. He's actually quite powerful. Oh, I didn't want to chase you off. Oh, I didn't want to chase him off. I just wanted to get into the garrison so that we could potentially get a nice defense going. But, it appears they wanted to thwart our efforts rather considerably there. That's not too good. This is also not too good. The fact that the Nords and the Riders Magocracy have now made peace means that the Riders Magocracy might decide to attack someone else. And I really do not want to fight them. Here we go. Okay, so Boyar Vlan is here. I think we're just going to go. We're just going to go for them. Let's do it. Oh yeah. That's what you get. Okay, so as we see here, we are outnumbered incredibly. However, as you know, we are having morale difficulties, and I really do believe that if we are to get out of that problematic situation, we will need to fight someone rather large. So, let us go. 163 of our units, I do believe, against 260-something of theirs. So, let's get into a good position, shall we? Let's not let our cavalry charge in dilly-dallying around the place here. Let's try to make sure that everyone is good. Okay, they have a few too many mounted units for my liking. Let's retreat. No. We will not retreat just yet. Not just yet. They might actually consider charging us, which would definitely be quite the turn-up for the books. Usually they are not known to charge, although they do outnumber us, so I suppose that is a good enough reason as any for them to do that. Okay, we're going to have to charge everyone in here. We can't do anything. We just have to tell our archers to hold back a little bit. Hopefully they'll be able to do some damage against their incredible units. And, whoa, floating horse much, right? Oh my. Okay, come on, take that guy out if we can. And this one if possible. Oh yes, we need to take out their mages. The mages are having a great effect on us. Oh no. There we are. Dealing some good damage. Dealing some good damage. Some very nice damage indeed. I'm going to try using Terror here. There we are. I'm actually going to try using Terror on these guys over here as well, because if I can interrupt the reinforcements, I think I have a very good chance of being able to win this fight with minimal casualties. Now, do bear in mind that I am now being pursued! No! How dare you? Oh, it appears my how dare you scared them off somewhat. Okay, well, we can take out that Vaegir horseman, no problem at all. And now we just need to worry about any potential reinforcements that they may acquire, although do bear in mind that we have, so far, taken out many of their very strong units indeed, so I am actually very surprised about this. I would like to take out this Vedmak. Oh yeah! Took him out without too many issues whatsoever as well. Now let's use Terror. There we are. Oh no, I'm stuck! Block this. Yes, there we are. Blocked those two attacks, that's good. Who knows if they would have taken out my horse if I did not. Or maybe did 14 damage to me. That would not be a good idea. No! Oh no. Oh no. Mages, leave me alone. Yes. Okay, heal. Thank you. Okay, I'm out of the danger zone. The danger zone. Oh, yeah, okay. I will not do that. Yes. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble and finish them off. Oh, yes. Look at that damage. I really do enjoy using this mace, I have to admit. Wow. And there it is. 12 enemies remain. They are rather scattered, I have to admit, so this is going to be rather tricky to track them down, I suppose, but I don't think it will be all bad. And I do apologize about my mouse going a little bit crazy here. the cord was pulling on it for some reason, so I had to maneuver it a little bit around. No, yeah, that was the last one. Thank you. Okay, so 3 enemies, and they are all routing. Just what we want to see, is it not? That is great. And there it is. Thank you, Blazing Hand Knights. You are helping us so much right here in these particular engagements. And as you can see, 20 renown, 29 morale for our very small skirmish there. It wasn't actually a small skirmish, but look at that. 263 units taken out. We only lost 5. 2 of those were Inquisitors, 2 of those were Knights, and we lost 1 Dwarven Paragon as well. Not great, I have to admit. Now, we do have 8. Yes, you heard me. 8 units remaining here. That is not too fun, I have to admit. Not too fun at all. I would appreciate it if they would just run away or give me the ability to loot them already, but still. I suppose 8 hardened warriors are deciding to stand fast against an overwhelming force of Sanctus Bellicus units. So I suppose we cannot blame them. They are being very brave to attack such a force. But of course that will not stop me from attacking them as feverishly as we attacked their previous comrades. And there it is. Very nice indeed. Ferentis was actually taken out in that particular bout, which is unfortunate, but yes, what can you do? So, there it is. We can now decide to let all of these go or take them prisoner. I have actually just decided to let them go, of course, because I do not really feel like losing the honor, or at least losing the relation with those guys is a good idea, because I really wanted to get more honor so that we could potentially get that weapon, that magical weapon. I don't believe it's the Holy Avenger, it's the other thing. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but I'm sure one of you already has stated that in the comments, so thank you very much for that. And when I return back to the 4 Ways Inn, we will have, well, I would say 80,000 in the Gnomish Bank, which would be very nice, that is for sure. Oh yes, so we can go on a nice spending spree at the merchant over there, and I think as a result of us being able to take, well, Yerbe Castle and defend Curor as well, I am going to be ending this episode off here. Next time on Phantasy Calradia, we are going to be attempting to take Raverdin. I do believe this will strike at the very heart of the Vaegirs and their morale, and hopefully be able to diminish their presence in this area. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.